Matt Fernandez here, a solutions architect with Red Hat North America Public Sector. I want to show off the demo I have of automated self-healing with ServiceNow and VMware, and of course using Ansible automation platform together with event-driven automation to do it. The idea here is we have some critical app that runs as a web service. In this case, it's just a simple Nginx server. But this is something that it needs to be up as much as possible. Anytime it's down, we should be notified fairly quickly. And ideally, if we can simply auto-remediate it or heal it in some way, that would be fantastic. Because how many operations IT system administrators want to be woken up in the middle of the night? We like to sleep. We like to do things that make us happy, but we don't want to be interrupted from those things to go bounce a web server or go restart a database. Something simple like that. Those should just be processes that have built-in processes that have some sort of built-in workflow for remediating them. So that we're going to show that off with Ansible today. ServiceNow is here for situational awareness, keeping track of what we've done and how we did our auto remediation. So this is my simple web app. It's very simple. It's just a cute puppy. And before we get started taking it down, I want to show off a couple of these dashboards. So this is the new event-driven automation web GUI. You can see it's running. Anytime we get in an activation in here, we're going to see it. We'll get back to that later. This is the auto remediation workflow that I alluded to earlier. So the first step of this process is to open a ticket for the incident that has been detected. So we're just going to we've already detected that the web app is down at this point from our monitoring stack, and Ansible is going to create a ticket in ServiceNow to keep track of this incident that we've detected. The next step is to redeploy the web servers. So this is just going to do the first most basic thing that we would probably do as a system administrator. SSH into the box, make sure that the web app is actually deployed in the state that we expect it to be. Make sure the Nginx service is started and running, and all of that from an application standpoint. The next, you notice that we have a red line and a green line here. So if this succeeds, we're able to ensure that the service is up and running by, again, actually SSHing into the machine. Then we're going to resolve the incident that we originally created. However, if this fails, we're going to take the next step. We're going to go to the virtualization stack, VMware in this case, and we're going to revert this VM to a last known working state. So simply reverting the snapshot of the VM. And if that is successful, then we're going to resolve the Snow incident, the ServiceNow incident that we originally created. So let's actually do this. You can see we're in the web app now. Nginx is up and running. I'm going to kill it. And notice if we go back to this application now, it is indeed down. Our monitoring has likely already picked it up, and we probably have a new job running in automation platform. And you see that we actually do. The first thing it does again is open up this ServiceNow incident. So if I go to my incidents, refresh here, we'll have one. It's critical. This important app is down, even though it should not be. And you can see we've already got an update here from Ansible. So we're going to attempt our auto remediation self-healing of this important app. And you can see I linked right to the workflow. So it is indeed working on it. And this first step, deploy the web server. Let's go to the output of it. Like I said, installs the package, creates it to our liking, and ensures that the service is up and running. Turns out that this was all that was needed. We just needed to restart the service, as you saw, because I killed it earlier. And we did actually resolve this Snow incident. And so now the web app should be back up and running. And indeed it is. Okay, so what if that's not enough? We have a second stage here. I'll go ahead and go back to this this web server, and instead of stopping the service, I'm going to just remove the IP address. That's an evil thing I can do. Flush ENS 192. You can now see that I'm hitting enter, but nothing is happening because we can no longer reach this web server. It no longer has an IP address. So this is particularly bad, and it can't be fixed via simply SSHing back into the box. We would have to do something like interact at the virtualization layer in order to resolve this. So I'm gonna go back to my incidents, and you see I have, let's see, is this actually another one? No, this is the solved one. We're gonna have to wait a little bit to get our new one because I have it throttled here, I think. So let's wait just a second. Okay, there we go. And we have our new incident that has been created. Again, Ansible is working on it. However, this time we will see it go the failure route. I'm going to go ahead and open up the output of this. It's trying to connect to it, but it will fail. There we go. And now we take the failure line to revert to a snapshot. And of course, this is going to revert first and then go through all of the steps to make sure that it is actually powered on and that the web server is available. And at the very end, assuming it's successful, we'll resolve the ServiceNow incident that we created. There we go. Looks like it is finished. We'll go back to the app. It's back up and running. And just to check the incident that we created, and we'll refresh this. And we see that it is solved and closed. That's all I have for you. Thanks for watching and happy automating.